Hello everyone, this is Donnie, also known as Elevated with Dota Alchemy, and thank you so much for tuning in again today. This video is going to be all about warding, all about vision, and vision efficiency in patch 7.20. We've been getting a lot of questions about warding, and this is one of my favorite parts of the game. I play a lot of support. I think that warding is an art form, and that placing the best wards is one of the most fun parts of Dota 2. So in this video, the background is just going to be showing a bunch of my favorite warding locations all around the map on both sides, and these locations are wards that are sort of dual purpose, or there are different types of wards that I'm showing in the video. Now when I'm talking about warding, my sort of theory behind warding is that you want to have as efficient vision as possible, and when I say efficient vision, I mean covering as many possible areas as you can with one single ward, and getting as much information as you possibly can with one single ward. And at the same time, placing it in a location that's not going to get dewarded immediately. Because if you think about warding, basically, if you have a ward that shows you everything, but it gets dewarded within 30 seconds, that's only 30 seconds of information of a large area. Now, if you place that ward that gives you slightly less vision, but it lasts for the entire duration of the ward, that is a lot more information that you're gathering over the course of the ward's duration. So when I'm looking to place a ward, and you can see that a lot of these are sort of in strange spots, I would call them more niche situational wards, not the ones on the big cliffs with the eyeball that everybody knows about. These are wards that generally are not going to get dewarded because people don't really think about them. You know, warding is something that you kind of have to nerd out about a little bit. You have to actually go into a demo lobby and try these out. Use that blue circle that appears when you're about to place a ward and fiddle with it and try and get as much information as possible with just one ward placement. And so a lot of the wards that I'm showing here are what I would call scouting wards or informational wards. And these are the ones that I'm kind of placing to secure areas for my team to farm or fight in, or even just keep track of the enemy team's movement. And these differ pretty significantly from other wards that I would call aggressive or defensive wards or objective-based warding. And those ones, the objective-based warding or the aggressive defensive wards, are ones that are going to secure you an objective, either to defend it or to attack one. And this is a really important distinction to make, because if you're trying to place informational wards, you want these wards to last as long as possible, and you want them to cover as much area as possible, and you want them to do multiple jobs. So whether it's scouting for a rune and keeping track of a shrine, or blocking a camp and also keeping track of where supports are, or even just watching the movements of a team into a jungle and out of the jungle so that your team can play accordingly. These are very, very good information gathering wards. And this contrasts to objective securing wards, which are ones that you don't really care that much if they get dewarded after the fight, because they're just there to secure the one fight or the one defense that's going to allow you to maybe keep track of that Earthshaker or that Axe who's going to blink in and kill all of your team. And if you have that ward in the right spot, scouting them out behind the tower, maybe you can dive more safely, maybe you can secure that objective and ultimately win the game as a result. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your time and attention here, and I hope this gives you some value, gives you some good information gathering skills, and we will see you in the next video. Hello everyone, and thank you for watching the video. We genuinely appreciate your time and attention spent with us here on the YouTube channel. Please check out DotaAlchemy.com if you're looking for a way to let this channel continue to put out as much content as possible. We love you guys, and we will see you in the next video.